Let us go back in time today and take a look at the best of 300 days. Good evening, friends. Welcome back to Positive Life. My name is Will. I hope you're having a great day, and let's get into this video. Today is day 300 out of 365. There is just over 9 weeks left in this year. Only got 65 more episodes to record this year for you guys and 65 more songs. Yeah, that's kind of the reality of the year. We're almost done already. Today's going to be a little bit different. I will go over the highlights and we'll do the normal stuff, but before we do any of that, we're going to go back all the way to January 1st, 2022. Actually, we're going to go back a little bit further, November 17th, 2021. That is the day that this channel was officially a thing, created, existing within the world of YouTube. Didn't post anything, obviously. Every video has started since 2022. Channel has existed slightly longer because that's when I had the idea for it, so I made it a thing, that way I wouldn't forget, and hey, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for this. So, we're gonna go from the beginning up through to right now. I've got a list written here of my favorite and the best days so far, best episodes, all that sorts of thing, up through day 300, which is today. So I'll take you guys on a little trip. I went through every video on my channel and picked out some of my favorites and just some of the better ones to go through with you guys and just show you some of the stuff that we've done this year. So let's jump into it, starting at the very beginning, January 1st, 2022. Episode 1 out of 365 was titled Setting Goals. This video was a lot of fun and took a little bit more work than the ones that I do now, but I was also just using my phone and not the camera that I'm currently recording on. I think I did have the mic, but that was the day where the yearly goals poster came in to be a thing and something that actually mattered, and I used that to keep track of stuff that we've done this year. That was probably the single best video on this channel in terms of kicking things off and getting a whole bunch of stuff started, basically putting me on the path that I'm currently on. The next few is actually a what I'm calling a saga. Episode 2, 6, 16, 17, 23, 24, and 27 so far is what I'm calling the Snow Day Saga, and all of those days had snow on the ground that stuck through the entire day. So that's why they are all Snow Day 1, 2, 3, etc. through 7. That was a fun one, just keeping track of that many, because I knew there would be more near the end of the year, so don't be surprised if you see 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, probably upwards of 20 if we get good snow this year. If not, we might hit around 15 or so, depending on what the weather decides to do. I do live in Ohio after all, you never know. The next one doesn't come for quite a while, up until day 66, which was the first ever top 10 I did on this channel, was my top 10 fruits video, just my favorite fruits. I will have all these videos linked down below, by the way, in case you're curious or want to go watch any of these that I point out. Day 68, a couple of days later, we hit 30 subscribers on the channel, which honestly was super fast compared to anything I had ever tried before. Day 87 was titled 87 because the song of the day was also 87 by Polyphia, which, if you watched my top 10 Polyphia songs video from the other day, is my favorite Polyphia song of all time, and I had been waiting till day 87 to pull that off. Day 99 was the idea that I finally could just put my own channel on YouTube, just my name, and then I could post whatever, whenever. There's only a couple videos on it right now. There's just a couple of Wii Sports videos. I was really just testing the GoPro and what it did, and what it could pick up, that kind of thing. So it was just more of a fun thing than anything else. Day 100, obviously, was 100 days. The first 100 days consistently posting on YouTube on any given channel. And I was really proud of making it that far, and now look at that, we're 3 times as far in, and the year's almost over. That is crazy. Day 104, not too long after that milestone, we hit 40 subscribers. So it took exactly 36 days from 30 subs to 40 subs, so almost one a day actually. Day 116 was my 2-year channel anniversary for my Magic channel, started back in April of 2020, April 26th, I believe. Day 136, so 32 days later, from 104, we hit 50 subscribers. And then 18 days after that, 154, we hit 60 subscribers. 163, 9 days after that, we hit 70 subs. Day 179 was a big one, planning the future of this channel, trying to change things, all sorts of stuff. Things are pretty much in a set schedule. You know, come home from work, record video, post video, and we just kind of roll with whatever happens. Happens, like yesterday with the power out and all of that. Day 182 was the exact halfway point of the year. Actually, 182 at noon would have been 182 and a half out of 365. So that was always fun. Day 196 was a special one. It was vacation preparation. That video was right before I left for a trip to Michigan with my mom's side of the family, and we had a lot of fun. I did not post any regular videos the week I was gone. I scheduled the songs of the days so that we wouldn't miss too much, and that was all I could post because I didn't know how service was going to be or anything like that. So I figured I'd just play it safe, say, hey, I'm not going to post videos that week, and just schedule the songs anyway. After that, we hit day 206, which marked my return. I got back from the trip, posted a normal video, and then we went on pretty much normally from then on out. Day 246, 40 days from that one, was the start of college football season, which is always exciting. So 246 was the start of that. Day 248 was my mother's birthday. That one's always special. Day 266, we hit 180 subscribers. Day 294, which was actually this week, was the top 10 baby metal songs. We're still going on that streak of a week-long baby metal song of the day thing. And obviously today, to round out my list of the best of 300 days, is day 300 itself. That's 300 days of posting 2 videos a day. So we're up over 600 videos posted this year just on this channel, which is more than I ever thought I would do. But that's pretty cool, and thank you all so much for 240, I think was our most recent milestone. If we hit 250, I will add something else to the giveaway. That'll put us at, I believe, 4 prize slots able to be given away. So thank you all so much for a wonderful, wonderful year so far. It's more than I could ever have imagined seeing myself doing. You know, this year alone has been probably more productive than any other year in my life so far. I turned 20 in beginning of December, so slightly over a month, and this year has been absolutely crazy. I try not to keep this one longer than it needs to be, but tomorrow we'll probably cover just other things that I hadn't covered on this channel that you guys might like to know, and we'll go from there. So just other accomplishments and stuff that I'm relatively proud of for doing this year. So yeah, that is the year so far. We've got 65 days left. I hope you guys choose to stick around next year. We'll drop down to once a week rather than once a day because I want to focus more on my Magic channel next year for sure, since I did not do much with it this year. After like May or so, I really didn't touch it all too much, other than a couple of times, like once a month maybe. So I'm gonna do 3 uploads a week over there, 1 upload a week over here. Try to put some more effort into these videos as well, since I'll have a bit more time to gather stuff and write things down, do the research, all that sorts of thing. So thanks for sticking with me this far. Let's hop into today's highlights, and then we will go to the daily board, hit the outro, and we'll go from there. So today in positive highlights, it was another very, very, very slow day at work. More maintenance done on the machine. Hopefully everything is back to normal by tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully, at least that's what the speculation is for that. Still had a decent day overall. I have an interesting Magic idea for the playgroup next week. I've got some new decks to build and ideas to act on because I've got all new cards too from my box opening yesterday. So I will be working on that a little bit. I go to work tomorrow, and then Saturday I'm supposed to have off, and me and my sister are going to drive up Friday night actually after I get off, and we're going to visit my Aunt Jo up in Michigan for her 70th birthday. Currently my mom is up there, so we're going to drive up there tomorrow night and do the thing, help celebrate, and just hopefully have a good time for a little bit, and then we'll come back Saturday night. So I may be recording and posting from the car, but who knows. So just keep an eye out, and I'll do what I can to keep videos coming your way. Other than that, not too much going on for the rest of the week, just more baby metal songs. I've got some purchases to make phone case, sweatshirt, hat, maybe a flag, potentially shoes, depending on how much I have left after I get paid tomorrow, and some other stuff that I'm just looking forward to getting. So yeah, that's about it. Change in scenery and stuff here because I have to do the last part on my phone because my camera card is acting weird and I'm not entirely sure what's up with it. So here is the daily board. We are checking it out for today. It is October 27th. Happy Thursday. Today's song of the day was Awadama Fever by Baby Metal, because who else? Today's accomplishments, we hit 300 days. We just covered the best of that in the first chunk of this video. We've got some purchases that I'm thinking about making. Potentially, it's a maybe on the vacation plan. I don't know that I'll actually have Saturday off. I'm supposed to. That doesn't mean I'm going to. Same thing with M getting work off as well. That's still a maybe. And I still got to get a phone case, among other things. So pretty simple day in terms of these accomplishments. The big part of takeaway from this video was the 300 days bit, so I don't have to spend too long on this. So I hope you guys had a good day. Let's hit the outro, wrap this thing up. All right, guys, and with that, today's episode does come to a close. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you again for 300 days of support, and thank you guys. It means more to me than I could have ever imagined getting anywhere else on YouTube. So thanks again. Thanks for 240 subscribers. Again, 250, I had something to that giveaway. Be sure to keep an eye out for that. As always, I'm going to take care of yourselves and each other. Treat each other with respect. Take it easy. Stay humble. Good night.